Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. If you're looking for your horoscopes, you've come to the right place. Click the down bar or the comment section, find your zodiac sign, hit that timestamp next to your zodiac sign, and it will jump to the point in the video that's important to you. I'll see you over there. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Be sure to check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas, or Perfectly Fine Christmas, by LaJill Hunt. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight Author of the Month. Perfectly Fine Christmas is available everywhere books are sold. In addition to that, it's the perfect stocking stuffer for this time of year. It's a Christmas novel. So please don't hesitate to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. In addition to that, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. And still, my newest novel, my psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is available everywhere books are sold. I implore you to read and review. If you like a good psychological thriller, check out that heart-pounding story. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Let's get into the astrology because we got some exciting things to talk about. Bye now. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology and tarot for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is going to be the 23rd through the 25th. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. So let's get into it. On Thursday, the sun is in Capricorn, your sector of career and whatever it is you master. Okay, it's if you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, this is going to bring you in. No, I would say if you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Sagittarius, you know what? Scorpio or Pisces. This is going to bring you a lucky opportunity or some assistance to do something. Make sure you're not doing something for nothing. Now, this is going to be in career. So this has to do with you working in your solitude behind the scenes. But it's going to bring you in. It's going to be some sort of opportunity to bring you closure or healing or end something that you've wanted to end. Okay. Maybe this is also about shared finances coming into you. It could also be about healing, sex, and intimacy behind the scenes as well. But don't do something for nothing, because this is an angle where you could do something for nothing too. And you can waste a lot of energy trying to get something and then, not even get it, so just be mindful of that. For some reason, I'm getting like even if you want to date somebody behind the scenes and you finally get to talking to them and they wind up being a jerk off or something like that. So, that's just be mindful, of that. But just don't do something for nothing. Take advantage of the good opportunities. Now, that morning, though, on Thursday around 8 a.m., the moon in Leo at 19 degrees is going to trine Vesta in Sagittarius. So this could be about travel, education and skills, success and career. This could be about, a romantic partner, a child, or a creative endeavor. But a blessing is coming through because of the devotion to education and skills, which you think and preach. Maybe even long distance travel. So you might have promised your kids or your lover that you were going to do something or you could go somewhere. And now you got to fulfill that blessing. Okay. So if you have placements between that 16 and 22 degrees of Leo or Sagittarius, be expecting something like that. But you are protected here, especially if it has to do with travel or education. Whatever you're doing, you're fine. If you feel like you're going to be overspending or something, you're protected here. Okay. Just don't bet the whole, house. Now, Saturn in Aquarius at 11 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. And this is going to be aspecting the next day as well. So not only Thursday, but it's going to be aspecting Friday, that if you have any angles in Aquarius or Taurus between 8 and 14 degrees, you should watch out for accidents, arguments, recklessness, aggressive energy, getting into it with friends, getting into it with, getting into it with friends over money and things like that. Friends saying something that hampers your worth, that dents your ego, or you having to pay out some money all of a sudden, for some friends or buy some friends. It's right around Christmas, so it might be like, oh, Judy bought you a gift. I saw her at the store the other day, and you're like, dang, I didn't even buy Judy nothing. Now I got to go back to the store to get her something because she want to take it upon herself to buy me gifts too. It could be something like that. So just be mindful an expense could be popping up or some sort of restriction or responsibility. Now, also on Friday, the sun is in Capricorn at 2 degrees, and it says success can come in for those in the literary field, also for those in education. Capricorn is your career, so this could be about career and mastery for you as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, you bringing in money, you bringing in resources, enjoying the fruits of your labor. If you have placements in Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus between 0 and 5 degrees, you can expect some cash flow or some type of new job or something to be coming into you. And also there's a lucky opportunity quelling those restrictions and responsibilities, because Jupiter in Aquarius at 29 degrees is quintile Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. So this is help coming in, helping you to ascend through your worth or your resources. It's helping you to ascend by accomplishing a goal. If you have placements in Aquarius between 26 and 29 degrees, Pisces between 0 and 2 degrees, or Taurus between 8 and 14 degrees, this opportunity is definitely coming in for you, this lucky opportunity or assistance, okay? So be looking out for that. It could even be Pisces at 3 degrees. I would even say it goes up that far. Now, the moon in Virgo at 7 degrees is going to square Mars and Sagittarius. So you're putting a lot of energy either into travel, into your education and skills, into your philosophy, into your beliefs, into, I'd say, work, health, daily routines, and you being of service to someone. Just make sure you're not overdoing it and being too generous, or make sure you're not promising something that you can't deliver. If you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees, you want to be very, very mindful of overdoing it, okay? Now, once the moon gets to 8 degrees, a couple hours later, it's going to make a faded aspect to you and your image, your identity, your ego, how you feel about yourself. And it's going to be healed because something is coming in through work, through health. Something might be coming in during your daily routines or where you're of service to someone. It could even be a small pet. Oh, how nice. Maybe somebody's buying you a pet or something like that. But justice is going to prevail for you. This is where healing can take place, okay? Where your image looks better, where you feel better. All right, that's aspecting you on Friday. Friday looks like a good day. Okay, now on Saturday, the sun is in Capricorn at 3 degrees. This is Christmas Day. Okay, this is about justice coming in. Whether you have placements between 0 and 6 degrees of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, I'd say Pisces, even Scorpio, or areas of opportunities and assistance. You got some money coming in, some justice coming in through money and resources, okay? If you have those placements between 0 and 6 degrees. Let me see. It directly aspects Cancer too, so it could be home and family, bringing you in some type of money as well. Now, Venus is going to be, Venus retrograde is going to be right up on Pluto. Okay, so there's going to be a big transformation in your career if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Capricorn. I'd say even Virgo or Taurus. How you make money. This could be a transformation in your romance. This could be a transformation in your finances. This could be a rebirth. The rebirth you've been waiting for, the rebirth you've been, patiently waiting for through feeling defeat, through feeling betrayal, through feeling loss. Okay, maybe even with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, sun, moon, or rising sign person, or maybe this is about you and your authority, you and your presence around people, you being a wise, honorable presence, somebody who is enjoyed by other people. When you come around, people are like, yay, you're around. And maybe things weren't like that before. You've been struggling with that. Now it's changing. All of that is changing, and you're getting that rebirth, okay? If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of of Sagittarius or Aries, something is coming in through your education and skills, what you think and preach. Something is coming in where people were slandering you before, and now you're getting vindication. Ding dong, the witch is dead. You've had patience for this. You've wanted to walk away from some of these situations because people have been vested in their own interests, but you've been vested in yours, and you've been vested in getting this overwhelming feeling of emotion. Okay. You have to have patience for things to come in, and you have to be grounded for things to come in, okay? Things that you've invested in take time, and this is when the fruits of your labor are coming in. This is where you're going to have celebrations. This is where you can look out to the future, where you can expand, you know, through partnerships, and expand past partnerships you can't trust. You know, you can move past people that you can't trust, that you may have felt were stealing from you. All right. And with the moon in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, bringing in communication about career. If you have placements in Capricorn or Virgo between 15 or 21 degrees, this is the blessing you've been waiting for that's bringing in this rebirth. And you also have an opportunity to make a commitment. Okay, if you have placements between 11 and 7 degrees, 11 and 17 degrees of Pisces or Capricorn, you have an opportunity to make some sort of commitment in career that's changing your world, that's bringing in a dream come true, that's allowing you to utilize your skills or your talents behind the scenes, that's bringing you closure, maybe even closure through a business partnership or a relationship. Okay. And this is something where before you were kind of worried about it because you were constantly getting little news here, little news there, that may have been, that you may have thought was, you know, reckless. You know, maybe even your world is changing where a relationship lacked planning or lacked progress. Maybe it was affecting your financial situation, but now you're getting things on track again because you got the World card and things are changing drastically. Okay, now let's ask about any other messages for Thursday, Friday, Saturday from the fairy deck. Thursday, Friday, Saturday from the fairy deck. Any more messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people? Messages of truth and clarity that will help Aries on their path to their highest vibrational good. And these are popping out. You got trust your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So make sure you're delving into meditation and prayer. Okay, you're going to be getting around people you can trust. You're going to be raising your children wisely. An emotional, fulfilling life with family or friends. So things are getting better for you. You have the desire for a meaningful life, and you're realizing it's time to move on from situations that no longer serve you. You're choosing to make major life changes. So don't be afraid to ask for assistance from others. Let's see what your most likely outcomes are for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. First of all, you got the Moon card, which means you're going to be having powerful, intuitive epiphanies. Let go of weird fear and worry, okay? Because you're going to need to understand the truth of a situation so that you can move forward from it, okay? And that's what will be helping you move forward, that epiphany around the time of the moon. Get advice from someone professional and objective. If you're trying to get into public speaking as well, you're going to want to talk to somebody who's less emotional, somebody who doesn't flip out over anything, okay? Somebody who's more fair-minded. You might also want to practice public speaking. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone or something. Forgiveness brings the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. There's some relationship here that can be healed, you know, and it could be a love relationship, yeah, that can be healed. Let's see what else the angels want to tell us. If there's anything that was left out that they feel is important for you to know for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Any messages that the angels feel is important for you to know, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, let's see if we can get just one card pop out here. That's all I'll need. It's one card. What they think is important for you to hear. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Truth and clarity. Show me what I need to see for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Okay. Okay, Aries, you got ego, the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation, then make choices to support your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits you need to let go of. So let go of the ego. Addictions and unhealthy habits, do not allow them to bind you anymore, especially under the form of generational curses. So you want to be mindful of that. When you pray, make sure you pray that generational curses are broken from over your family, okay? Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing you're stronger than you know. This is a strength card. Strength card represents the lion. The lion for you, the lion represents Leo. So this could be about a romantic partner, someone you deal with within a creative endeavor or hang out with, or this could even be a child. This is where you need to use kindness. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic. Public speaking. So you got this public speaking card again, okay? You might need to go into something about public speaking, or you might be offered something to, you might be offered a chance to go into something that has to do with public speaking. Make sure you communicate clearly, okay? And make sure you communicate objectively, you know, without all that emotion. All right? God bless you. I hope this helped. I'll see you next week. Bye now. Merry Christmas. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Be sure to check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas, or Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight Author of the Month. Perfectly Fine Christmas is available everywhere books are sold. In addition to that, it's the perfect stocking stuffer for this time of year. It's a Christmas novel. So please don't hesitate to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. In addition to that, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. And still, my newest novel, my psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is available everywhere books are sold. I implore you to read and review. If you like a good psychological thriller, check out that heart-pounding story. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Let's get into the astrology because we got some exciting things to talk about. Bye now. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your tarot and astrology for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that'll be the 23rd through the 25th, taking us all the way through Christmas. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. And let's get into it because I have like 2 new decks that we're dealing with, so I can give you extra messages. So I'm excited about that. Now on Thursday the 23rd, the sun is in Capricorn at 1 degree, which means it's pretty much aspecting placements between 0 to 4 degrees. Okay, this is what you're going to be looking for in your chart, 0 to 4 degrees. This is where you want to try to choose wisely on this day. You don't want to waste good opportunities, you know, especially when you're doing something else, exerting a lot of energy on something, and you know, it's not even worth the energy that you're putting in, and you're wasting a good opportunity. So be mindful of that, you know, not wasting your time. Now, Virgo and Scorpio, not Virgo and Scorpio, but Pisces, I'm sorry. Pisces and Scorpio are really good areas of opportunities and assistance. So if you have any placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Scorpio or Pisces, you can expect maybe to have an opportunity to work for someone or work to do something that you're passionate about, maybe during your daily routines with someone in home and family, or a chance to earn some type of money, even with a home-based business, and garner some shared finances, maybe even offers of sex and intimacy as well. So you got to choose whether, you know, what's valuable to you, what's not, you know, what you want to take advantage of, what's more beneficial. Moving along, Saturn at 11 degrees, Aquarius, which is aspecting placements between 8 and 14 degrees. That's what you want to look for in your chart, between 8 and 14 degrees of Aquarius. It's squaring Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. So this is a sudden restriction or responsibility. It could cause an injury. It could cause an argument, a fight. Friends can clash at this placement as well. but it's your area of relationships for you. Okay. And with this sudden restriction or responsibility being placed on you all of a sudden, you know, it looks like it's through career as well. So this could be a clash in career, an argument, or this could be you putting a lot of energy into something in career, maybe even for a friend. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be an argument or a fight. It could be just you exerting a lot of energy to get something done, you know, for someone in career or for a friend or a colleague. Now, on this same day on Thursday, but around 8 in the morning, the moon in Leo at 19 degrees is going to trine Vesta in Sagittarius. So the moon in your sign is going to be focused on this blessing that's coming in because of the devotion to a lover, because of the devotion to a creative project, or because of the devotion to maybe even a child, especially if you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Leo or Sagittarius. This blessing can be bestowed through travel. You could have success in career as well. You are definitely protected at this angle. Okay, so go ahead, enjoy that blessing that's coming in. Now, on the 24th, Friday, the sun is in Capricorn at 2 degrees. Okay, so this is a day that success can be had, and it can be had in the literary field. It could be had in education, in the field of education, especially if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees, you know, of Capricorn. I'd say even Virgo or Taurus. And this is where you could also make some money. And with the trine to Virgo at 2 degrees, this is a blessing received from the hard work you've done. And, you know, you could be seeing some fruits from the fruits of your labor here. Okay. Now, you're going through a lot of hard work. Hard work, stress, burden. You know, you're putting a lot of hard work in. I want you to be mindful of not looking at the 3 cups that are spilled over, any relationships that are ending or anything like that. You want to not sit in a state of regret and make sure you're moving forward, you know, passionately, because you're going to have communication that is going to come in. And it could be from somebody who's really enthusiastic, and sometimes it's kind of over the top a little bit, or flamboyant, or if they're not over the top or flamboyant, they are, you know, someone who gossips, you know, or forges in and out with information. You have to make sure you can't necessarily count on them, but, you know, sometimes you can. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So you got to research it. And this could have been something that you felt like walking away from previously, you know, and you're trying to decide, do you want to walk away from this friendship or this old offer that's been on the table? Do you still want to hang in there and even try to receive it? Or do you want to walk away from where you have 8 cups full already? Okay. Or this could have been somewhere where this blessing is coming in, even could have been where you know, were going through some type of a lot of hard work, sometimes even betrayals, you know, that caused you to feel really bad. Sometimes in a state of contemplation, meditation, of wait. This had you in a state of wait. This is something you were waiting for. Okay, so some of you have this blessing coming in, and this is something that you've been waiting for, and that you definitely, as I was saying, deserve. This is something you were maybe even competing for. There's been a lot of competition for this. Maybe because of this, there's been tension, like money worries and things like that. But you're going to reap fruits of these labors, especially, like I said, if you have placements between that 0 and 5 degrees of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and it could come in in the form of money. You know, it could come in the form of resources for health. Your celebration could come in the form of shared finances, you know, for home and family, if you have those placements in Scorpio or Pisces. Yeah, this is something you've been waiting for, because the relationship, you may have felt like it had got monotonous, or maybe you felt like it wasn't giving you what you wanted, you know, and yeah, it actually could have, the money worries could have been affecting your relationship as well, or causing fights between you and others around you. So I'm going to stop this storyline and pick these up. Okay. But, It looks like something is coming in definitely for you guys. Now, Saturn in Aquarius is going to square Uranus and Taurus. So this is a reckless, aggressive energy on Friday as well, where accidents are possible. This could put a dent in your worth or your ego as well, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. And this could be also, you could also go through this or get hurt helping someone else. So be very mindful if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Aquarius or Taurus, because if you have some type of responsibility placed on you in career, or with a relationship, you want to make sure you're not overexerting yourself or hurting yourself in any kind of way. Now, Jupiter in Aquarius at 29 degrees is going to quintile Taurus at 11 degrees. So if you have any placements in Taurus between 8 and 14 degrees, or any placements in Aquarius between 26 and 29 degrees, this is an ascension of sorts in career. Okay, even a lucky opportunity coming to you through a career relationship, or this is a lucky opportunity for you to create maybe a relationship in career. Okay, maybe just a lucky opportunity surfaces through one of your career relationships already. But if you have those placements, you can definitely expect this strong creative flow to be coming into you with this lucky opportunity surfacing. Now, the moon in Virgo, once it gets around 7 degrees, it's going to square Mars and Sagittarius. So this is an angle where you might feel very, very generous as it pertains to giving up money or resources. But, this could be for children, for lovers. You might be out shopping or buying. Okay, especially since this is on Friday, Christmas Eve. You could see yourself going overboard in some kind of way. Yeah, you might find yourself going overboard and saying, you know what, I'll be all right. It'll be fine. I can spend it. I'll make it up later or something like that. So just make sure you don't go overboard too much. Do the responsible thing. If you have placements in Virgo or Sagittarius between that 4 and 10 degrees, you're going to be prompted to overdoing it, and you might want to watch that. Okay. Now, yeah, so your world is changing and your dreams are coming true. You're feeling so much fulfillment that it's either causing you to, be kind of like on the side of materialism a little bit. Maybe even greed, maybe even you're delving into bad habits as well because of that, eating, drinking, spending, things like that, because you're feeling that overwhelming feeling of emotion. But, hey, it's around Christmas time, so you can kind of expect that. Now, the moon in Virgo, once it gets to 8 degrees, it's going to make a faded aspect to Chiron and Aries. So this, again, is about your money and your resources, but some way and somehow they're being healed. Okay, either through long distance travel, or it has something to do with travel, money coming from afar. Maybe you're shopping, you drive a distance to shop or something like that, or you offer somebody some money, or somebody calls you and offers you some money. Maybe it comes in through education. Maybe it comes in through your skills. Maybe it comes in through school or something like that. But something is coming in to heal your pockets, okay, and saving the day, and maybe even your image. Now, when this comes in, don't let anybody take advantage of you. Allow justice to prevail, and let that healing take place in your sector of finances. And it looks like you're going to be feeling extremely luxurious because you got the 9 of Pentacles. So you're going to be feeling content and harmonious and taken care of, like you have enough money to do what you need to do, especially if you have those placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Virgo or Aries. Okay, you might even get more communication coming in about money that feels like, a dream come true. It's blessing your happy family. Okay, bringing you out of some type of strife on Friday. Now, yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune card coming out again. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune card coming out again. So you're definitely looking to get, prompt to get some money. Yeah, coming in. You've been trying to be strong, especially for home and family, even your image in home and family, even as far as your security, your wealth, your investments and things like that. Some of you are looking to move and you've been holding strong, waiting for this money and these investments to come in as you went through turbulent times with money. And now it's here. Now it's chances to garner these finances are here. Okay. Now on Sunday, on Saturday, the sun is in Capricorn at 3 degrees. So if you have placements between 0 and 6 degrees, this is aspecting you. This is also about justice and success. You know, this is Christmas Day, especially if you have placements in Taurus or placements between 0 to 6 degrees of Taurus or Virgo, even Capricorn. You could see money and resources coming in. You could see yourself getting jobs and things like that. Those things are aspecting you as well. And with Mars and Sagittarius trining Chiron and Aries, if you have placements in Sagittarius or Aries between 5 to 11 degrees, these are blessings coming in through challenges that heal you. Maybe it's coming through travel, or maybe it's you traveling. Maybe it's a blessing coming at a distance from you. You know, this could be you traveling with children, a lover, someone within a creative endeavor. You know, maybe they're, you're getting good news or pulling someone in, but some type of success is coming in after a time of you being defeated by or feeling defeated by slanderers. You know, but just make sure you don't turn into a person that's too egoic and prideful. Okay, continue to be humble as well. If you have those placements between that 5 and 11 degrees of Sagittarius or Aries, this is absolutely wonderful for you to have an ease to your challenges coming in. Now, also on Saturday, the moon in Virgo will trine Mercury in Capricorn at 18 degrees. So if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Virgo or Capricorn, as I said, this blessing, it could be another blessing coming in that has to do with money or resources communicated to you about work, health, maybe even about your, maybe it comes in during your daily routines, but this is a time where a blessing comes in that you've wanted, and it allows you to go through a rebirth. Now, this on Saturday as well, Venus retrograde in Capricorn is going to conjunct Pluto. So if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Capricorn, I'd even say Virgo and Taurus again, because those are the blessed areas. There is a career transformation on the menu for you. You could be proud of who you are, maybe even because of the money you make, maybe because of the pleasure it allows you to immerse yourself in, and maybe it's because of a transformation in romance that you're having. Maybe it's a romance from the past that's getting this boost or rebirth on this day because of the blessings that are coming in. Now, Pallas in Pisces at 14 degrees is going to sextile Juno in Capricorn at 14 degrees. So if you have placements in Pisces or Capricorn between 11 or 17 degrees, this is an opportunity to utilize your talents to maybe gain assistance in career or give assistance in career. Use your skills or your creativity. This could involve a commitment being accepted. Take this opportunity to focus on something positive as opposed to meaningless conflicts or arguments, okay? Whatever this is aspecting you for this commitment, it's going to take some ambition, okay? Now, let's get some oracle messages. Okay. Is there anything? Oh, well, first of all, let's get what you're going to be going through for the remainder of this week. Okay. We got one. I'm going to get asked for 3 of them. Okay. And one more for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. They gave me 2 more. Okay. So we got renewal. Review the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourselves and others. That's wonderful. You're rebirthing and you're releasing what people think about you. And you're also releasing your judgments on others, because this is going to be more of a time of harmony. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully navigate, a passionate relationship. So you could have a passionate relationship come in, or like I said, the spark in your relationship igniting. Because if you've been having challenges, especially in your relationship, you could see yourself forward now, and the passion kind of returning, especially if you could set money woes aside. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. So if you're needing to make a decision on something, take time to meditate on it, because you could need more sleep or maybe a vacation, to relax a little. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Now, see, that's kind of confusing. Confusion arises from overanalyzing the options. So there's something that you're, first of all, overanalyzing. Okay. And then there's something else here where you need to think more on as far as making a decision. Now, remember we were talking about walking away from something where you have 8 cups full? I think that's more where you need to hold off on that situation and think about whether you should leave that or not. You should kind of take your time with that. Okay? And sleep on it and meditate on it. But as far as being creative and moving forward, maybe even going on a new journey as far as creatively or moving and things like that. This is something where you shouldn't procrastinate any longer. Don't let anything hold you back. If there were things that you weren't doing, maybe you weren't getting out and expressing yourself as much because of certain people you felt were holding you back. This is where you don't procrastinate anymore. This is where you go ahead and say, hey, I'm coming out. I'm expressing my creativity. I want to be who I'm going to be. Now, let's see if what are your likely outcomes for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Your likely outcomes for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. Likely outcomes for Leo for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. So we got the 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, but you will multitask successfully, okay? And you could have some sudden events pop up and some sudden changes come up, so just be ready to pivot, okay? Don't do the right thing for the right reason, okay? So a situation could come up and it's telling you, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works best for you. A spiritually minded community. So you might be picking a spiritually minded community to enter. You might be looking into other spirituality to get into, Reiki, different healing, different things. So you're trying to choose what's best for you. Okay. Also, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talent. So you could definitely earn money through work or your creative talents, as I was saying, even through the astrology. Now, the last messages I want to ask about are from the Angel Wisdom deck. And I just want to ask Spirit if there are any extra messages that they want you to know for this next 3 days or over this Christmas holiday. If there are any extra messages that they want you, Leo, to know. Okay. And I'm just going to take these two. And it says, the need to move on. Seeking more from life than you are experiencing. A spiritual quest. So yeah, you could literally be delving into your spirituality, choosing to make big life decisions, changing your priorities. Some of you could be leaving home or moving home. Okay, this is a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly. You're going to feel very, very thankful. You're going to be in a state of gratitude to, God Almighty. God bless you guys. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Be sure to check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas or Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight Author of the Month. Perfectly Fine Christmas is available everywhere books are sold. In addition to that, it's the perfect stocking stuffer for this time of year. It's a Christmas novel. So please don't hesitate to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. In addition to that, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. And still, my newest novel, my psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is available everywhere books are sold. I implore you to read and review. If you like a good psychological thriller, check out that heart-pounding story. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Let's get into the astrology because we got some exciting things to talk about. Bye now. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology and tarot for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's the 23rd through the 25th. please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And let me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Okay, so on Thursday, the sun is in Capricorn at 1 degree. This is your sector of money and resources. Okay, so if you have placements in, I'd say, Capricorn, Scorpio, or Pisces, you're going to have a great opportunity to garner some type of money or finances behind the scenes for home and family. Maybe it's through a home-based business. Maybe it's money you've been waiting for, you've sacrificed for. This is going to bring in healing and closure to you. If you have placements in Capricorn, Scorpio, or Pisces between 0 and 4 degrees, make sure you don't waste this good opportunity by doing something where you get nothing and garner this assistance or opportunity that's coming to you. Now, also, Saturn in Aquarius at 11 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. If you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Aquarius or Taurus, this is a sudden restriction or responsibility being placed on you. It could be an argument or a fight or a clash with you and a friend, or you and someone at work, someone you see during your daily routines, you and someone in traffic, you and someone, a neighbor or someone in your neighborhood. Or this could be you putting a lot of energy into working for someone, being of service to someone, a sibling or a neighbor, or someone in your networks of people. So it could either be a clash or you putting a lot of effort in to help someone. You know, it could be either one. Okay. But if you have placements between that 8 and 14 degrees of one of those signs, you could be expecting that. Also, I want you to know that on Thursday morning, the moon in Leo at 19 degrees is going to trine-vest in Sagittarius to bring in some sort of blessing to you that's going to brighten your image, your first impressions and things like that. It's some sort of, it's got to do with long travel. Maybe it has to do with something at a distance from you, education and skills, what you think and preach. It could have to do with creativity, a romantic partner. You could be traveling with a romantic partner or children, or you could be getting news at a distance from you about a creative endeavor. You could be pulling a romantic partner into you creatively, or a romantic partner into you that's at a distance from you, but you're protected here either way, even during travel. Okay, this is about success. You could also have success in your sector of education or philosophy, as far as what you think and preach. If you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Sagittarius or Leo. Now on Friday, the sun is in Capricorn at 2 degrees. So you want to look at your chart to see if you have placements in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus between 0 and 5 degrees. Because if so, this is success for you that could come in and be had in education, in the literary field. It could be money coming in through a new job, opportunity for you to work, be of service to someone. It could be benefits coming in through health. Some of you are getting your 90 days in. But it's something, it could even be resources for health for some of you, you know. But you deserve these fruits of your labor. You've been waiting for this, okay? You've worked hard for this. Also on Friday, the Saturn in Aquarius is going to square Uranus in Taurus. Okay, at that 11 degrees. That's that same 11 degree mark that we had before. And like I said, this is an aggressive, reckless energy. Okay, you could even be helping someone and hurt yourself. You could have some responsibility placed on you. As it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. And with you working, you could hurt yourself, okay? Just make sure if you are working, you're not so pissed off at what you're doing that you start being kind of reckless and aggressive with people, okay? Be mindful of that if you have those placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Aquarius and Taurus. Now, Jupiter in Aquarius at 29 degrees is going to quintile Uranus and Taurus. So if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Taurus, or 26 to 29 degrees of Aquarius, or even 0 to 2 degrees of Pisces, I'd say this quintile is bringing in some type of lucky assistance or opportunity to you, some type of help that's allowing you to ascend at work or during your daily routines, okay? Maybe you're being of service to others and that's helping you to ascend, but some communication is coming your way. Maybe you're moving to a better neighborhood and getting better neighbors, but something is going on there, okay? But also on Friday, the moon in Virgo at 7 degrees is going to square Mars and Sagittarius. So if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Virgo or Sagittarius, you want to be very mindful of being too generous or overdoing it as far as career or whatever it is you master. Okay, you might find that you want to sharpen your image and you're putting a lot of work into making yourself look better in career, and you might find yourself being overly generous. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Now, the moon in Virgo at 8 degrees on Friday is going to make a fated aspect to Chiron and Aries. So this is that money that could come in through I'd say through career, and it's going to heal your image with a romantic partner, heal your image within creative endeavors, heal your image with a child. Okay, just don't let anyone take advantage of you because of what you have coming in and the goodness you have in career. But justice will prevail for you, and healing will take place if you have placements in Virgo or Aries between 5 and 11 degrees. Now I can start doing your cards a little bit as we talk about Saturday. Now, the sun in Capricorn on Saturday, this is Christmas Day, where justice can prevail for us on Christmas Day, especially if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of, I'd say, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And if so, that's going to be some money coming into you through career. That might even be for a job. It might even be just, whoa, you got the double wheel of fortune, Sagittarius. The double wheel of fortune. So this Christmas is going to be good for you. You've had strength and you're overcoming something. You're overcoming fights. You're overcoming battles. You're making transitions, getting past things, getting over where people have been mean and miserly to you, getting over where people who have been more vested in their own interests and being very stingy towards you, being ruthless towards you. Now you're having the green light to move forward through and past all of these challenges. You got some major luck coming into you Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. Now, with Mars and Sagittarius at 8 degrees, it's going to trine Chiron and Aries. So it's going to heal your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. Like I said, healing how you look to romantic partners, how you look within creative endeavors, where you were heartbroken maybe about something. Now you have something coming in, healing your image, and you're having success come in where you were sad about something. Now you're getting what you wanted. This is happy family. This is rebirth. This is complete fulfillment, for what you want. And you've had to have patience and wait for this. Okay. You, at times that you thought that you weren't going to get this public recognition, that you weren't going to get this win. You were a little worried about this, because you thought you were going through some type of fall from grace. You might be suffering from a little egoism, but you could have had a lack of confidence in yourself. But now blessings are flowing in, especially with Venus retrograde connecting with Pluto. You're transforming that area of money and resources hugely. If you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Capricorn, even Virgo or Taurus, you are transforming drastically. Okay. And this is absolutely wonderful for you. Now, the moon in Virgo will trine Capricorn at 18 degrees. So if you have placements in Virgo or Capricorn between 15 and 21 degrees, this blessing communicated to you is about career. This is about a rebirth for you. And you even, this is about something you've been fighting for. Maybe you've been even having fights or conflicts within a partnership. And this was what was bringing things kind of down. You know what I'm saying? But if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Sagittarius and Aries, if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Capricorn or Virgo, if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, you've got some really, really good blessings coming into you. Some really good blessings. And these might have been offers that are already on the table from the past, and they're coming through and they're bearing fruit for you. Okay. You're also having new people come into you, new opportunities, new assistance where you're able to be hopeful and go on new journeys. Now, Pallas is in Pisces at 14 degrees. And there's a sextile where there's an opportunity or some type of assistance through a relationship or an opportunity to make some sort of commitment, to make some money or some resources that's going to come into you. And it's going to allow you to utilize your talents as it pertains to maybe home and family. Maybe this is a home-based business. This is where you're being ambitious and you're going out there and getting what it is you want. Now, let's see what you're going to be dealing with for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let's ask the Fairy Oracle deck. Okay, we got one. Okay, make sure you reach out to others for assistance. Okay, you might be feeling challenged by money issues because you thought this was a poor timing for a career change, but reach out to others for assistance and they will help you. Okay, happy news is coming about your career. There's going to be promotions or scholarships, but well thought out plans work perfectly. All you needed was that little push to get going. In addition to that, you got the Princess of Winter. Information that can help you, which may be difficult to hear. So somebody might give you constructive criticism, but they're going to speak to you with truth and kindness. If this is you, make sure if you're speaking to a child or an adult, you speak with kindness, okay? That's going to be very important, to be compassionate. Now, let's see what your most likely outcomes are for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What your most likely outcomes are for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I really like your cards. You got justice coming in for you. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society and commit to your spiritual growth. Whatever you're going through is going to cause for you to have a strong spiritual base, because stress that comes from having too many things happening at once will be upon you, but you will multitask successfully, and you will be able to pivot through sudden events or changes. Just make sure you're being assertive, okay, and not backing down. Let's see if the angels have any other information they want you to know. Okay. Children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or old plans, embracing your inner child, maybe what you wanted to do as a child. The return of people or romances from your past could be coming in. Just don't romanticize how things used to be. See the real of a situation, okay? All right. You've got so much to celebrate, Sagittarius. God bless you, and I will see you next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Be sure to check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas, or Perfectly Fine Christmas, by LaJill Hunt. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight Author of the Month. Perfectly Fine Christmas is available everywhere books are sold. In addition to that, it's the perfect stocking stuffer for this time of year. It's a Christmas novel. So please don't hesitate to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. In addition to that, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. And still, my newest novel, my psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is available everywhere books are sold. I implore you to read and review. If you like a good psychological thriller, check out that heart-pounding story. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Let's get into the astrology, because we got some exciting things to talk about. Bye now. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Taronic here with your astrology and tarot for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That will be the 23rd through the 25th. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. So on Thursday, the sun is in Capricorn at 1 degree. If you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, this is a blessing coming in for you. If it is placements between Virgo and 0 and 4 degrees of Pisces and Scorpio, this is an opportunity coming in through communicated to you, maybe even through a sibling, through someone in your networks of people, through a neighbor, a friend. This is a goal being accomplished through a partnership. Maybe it's you garnering a partnership that is the goal. Okay, but make sure you're not doing something for nothing. Okay, make sure nobody's using you. Okay, but you do have a great opportunity aspecting you. Also, Saturn in Aquarius at 11 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. So a certain restriction or responsibility comes into you. You know, this is about, it could be a clash, you know, between friends. Maybe you're, you know, going through this restriction or responsibility, and there's a fight or argument that is possible. This is in your area of home and family. So you want to make sure you're not arguing with one of your relationships in home and family, because you could possibly do that on Thursday if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees. Or maybe this is a relationship that's causing you to deal with some type of restriction or responsibility. Okay, maybe you have to put a lot of energy into something. Okay. And it's putting a responsibility on you. It doesn't have to be a fight. Around 8 a.m. on Thursday, the moon in Leo at 19 degrees is going to trine Vesta in Sagittarius, just so you know. So in the morning, there's already a blessing aspected for those with placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Leo or Sagittarius. This could have to do with travel. This could have to do with success in career and education and what you think and preach. You know, for you, this is about you bringing in some type of money or resources in through career. Okay. And this is where you are protected at this angle. On Friday, the sun is in Capricorn at 2 degrees. So success can be had in the literary field, in the educational field, especially if you have placements in Capricorn between 0 and 5 degrees. I'd say Virgo, even Taurus between 0 and 5 degrees. Your area of creativity is Pisces. If it's in Scorpio or Pisces, you could also find some type of opportunity or assistance, even with a blessing coming into you, and you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor because of this opportunity or this assistance aspecting you. Now on Saturn, also on Friday, the planet Saturn in Aquarius at 11 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus. So this is a reckless, aggressive energy. If you have placements in Taurus or Aquarius between that 8 and 14 degrees, this could put some type of dent in your ego. You know, this could be where restriction or responsibility is placed on you, and you have to help somebody and you hurt yourself. You want to be mindful that you're not arguing with anyone in home and family, but this, you know, this could be an argument or something like that, or or just you putting in that extra effort or energy into a relationship. Okay. Now, Jupiter in Aquarius at 29 degrees is going to quintile Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. So if you have placements in Taurus between 8 and 14 degrees, or Jupiter or placements in Aquarius between 26 and 29 degrees. I'd even say Pisces between 0 and 2 degrees. This is going to bring you some type of lucky assistance or opportunity coming into you. Okay, maybe even it's through your creativity, but it has to do with one of your relationships. You know, maybe this is a lucky opportunity coming to you and someone you're in a relationship with. This is where you felt left out in the cold. And somebody is coming in, maybe even to offer you a chance to be an authority or take authority in your life. Okay, maybe this is an opportunity for you to build a lasting structure. You got the Wheel of Fortune. This is an opportunity that's going to bring you great money, that's going to make you feel abundant, that's going to, for some of you, this could be a childbirth, having a baby. But yeah, this is a huge opportunity for you to make money, because I can see this in the cards, and bring you a feeling of luxury and contentment. Now, yeah, because this is a lucky opportunity. Now, the moon in Virgo at 7 degrees is going to square Mars at 7 degrees, Mars in Sagittarius. So this is challenges or energy you're putting into being of service to someone, maybe even spending some of your money and resources on someone, a friend, maybe to accomplish a goal within a social group. If you have placements in Virgo or Sagittarius between 4 and 10 degrees, try not to be too generous, okay? Because you can find yourself overdoing it. Now, the moon in Virgo on that same day, on Friday, at 8 degrees, is going to make a fated aspect to Chiron and Aries. So some healing is going to come into you. Justice looks like it's coming in through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, as it pertains to some type of goal you've been trying to accomplish. Maybe even a goal you've been trying to accomplish with a friend. Okay. But this definitely could see you bringing justice into yourself. Okay. Just don't let anyone take advantage of you if this is money coming into you. Okay. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Virgo or Aries, this is aspecting you. Now, let's see what they want to tell me about this justice. Because you got justice out here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you got justice coming in. All you just because of where you've strategized and how you've been delegating. Okay. But the thing is you got justice coming into you, and this is money coming into you. The only thing is you need to strategize, or you need to delegate correctly, because there is some sort of family conflict or an imbalance of how you should utilize money. You know, maybe money issues, maybe some type of intergenerational strife, because belief systems are different as to how you should spend money or use money, or how money should be made, or something like that. Maybe it's time for you to look at your investments. It's time for you to look at your investments and change your relationship with how you view money and how you spend money. Okay, that's going to be something that's important for you. Okay, and remember that conflicts and fights keep you in a state of imbalance, and that throws your money off as well. Okay, so you want to be mindful of not doing that. Make sure you're taking care of your deeper needs. Because you're going to be going on a new journey. There's going to be a lot of new offers coming into you, and a lot of new opportunities coming into you to garner some type of money or finances. So definitely be looking out for that. I'm trying to make sure I got all these cards flipped back around the right way. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Capricorn at 3 degrees. So if you have placements in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus between 0 and 6 degrees, this is justice and success coming into you on Christmas Day. Even your areas of Scorpio and Scorpio and Pisces, I would say. This is success coming into you. Something is going to be communicated to you, whether it's a letter in the mail, whether it's through a neighbor, whether it's through a sibling, whether it's through somebody in your networks of people. But some type of success is coming into you. It could even be a friend helping you to accomplish a goal. With Mars at 8 degrees Sagittarius, it's going to trine Chiron and Aries at 8 degrees. So if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Sagittarius or Aries, you're going to be healing your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Okay, you're going to have healing coming into you through challenges, because you're going to be able to garner money and resources. This is where slanderers were trying to hold you back. Now you're being pushed forward. Just don't be egoic and too prideful. Okay, be mindful of that. Also, Virgo is going to trine Mercury in Capricorn. So that's bringing some type of blessed communication into you through your networks of people about a neighborhood, maybe a sibling or something like that. It has to do with friends helping you to accomplish a goal, especially if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Capricorn or a Virgo. Okay, this could be a new rebirth for you. Some of you are moving, and especially with Capricorn, Venus retrograde in Capricorn, at 25 degrees, right up on Pluto in Capricorn, you're transforming through romance, through finances, through pleasure pursuits. Okay, you're having some sort of big transformation. Okay, and some money could be coming in, or you could, like I said, be transformation in your love relationship. Maybe you're going out with a lover, having a good time, the time of your life. It could be any of those things. Pallas and Pisces at 14 degrees is going to sextile Juno and Capricorn at 14 degrees. So if you have placements in Capricorn or Pisces between 11 and 17 degrees, this is an opportunity for you to utilize your talents as it pertains to creativity, or with a lover, or even a child. Okay. This could be some type of commitment, something you've committed yourself to through communication. Like, all right, kids, you're going to be able to do this. Or, all right, honey, we're going to go out and go to a room and we're going to do this. Or if it's creativity, oh, I'm going to, promise to work on this creative endeavor, but it's going to take ambition, whatever it is you're doing. Okay, let's look at what you're going to be dealing with for the next 3 days from the Angel Oracle deck, or from the Fairy Oracle deck. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off of your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So you're going to feel overwhelmingly good, maybe even romantic, a little dramatic, but you got to make sure you keep your feet on the ground. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved with cultural or creative endeavors. Wonderful. Just don't be deterred by challenges along the way, because it's important for you to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas are going to come to you, and you need to make sure you're implementing those. Let's see what your most likely outcomes are for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's see what your most likely outcomes are for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, before we ask for anything that we missed. Your outcomes for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, we got the 7 of Spring, which says, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe, and courageously stand up for yourself. Also, you'll have a little stress on you that comes from a lot of things happening at once, okay? But you will multitask successfully. But sudden events may pop up where you may have to pivot, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. It says that you'll be able to handle, everything that's coming your way. Lastly, information that can help you but may be difficult to hear. So somebody could be giving you some constructive criticism, but they're going to speak to you with kindness. You might be giving somebody constructive criticism and be speaking with kindness. It could be an adult or a child, but just make sure you speak with kindness. On the bottom of the deck, you have the wheel, which means sudden and expected good luck is coming in, maybe travel, a new car, but delays are definitely over for you. So let's see if there's anything we left out from the Angel Oracle deck. If there's anything that we left out in the Angel's Oracle deck. So whatever they have fly out first is what we're going to take. Too much going on. Stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events, or rapid changes. The ability to multitask. So you're going to be multitasking. You're going to be traveling, or you could be traveling, and you could have more opportunities than you thought coming your way. The Justice card is on the bottom of this deck as well. So justice is coming into you. You will win in the end, Scorpio. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Merry Christmas. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Be sure to check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas, or Perfectly Fine Christmas, by LaJill Hunt. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight Author of the Month. Perfectly Fine Christmas is available everywhere books are sold. In addition to that, it's the perfect stocking stuffer for this time of year. It's a Christmas novel. So please don't hesitate to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. In addition to that, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. And still, my newest novel, my psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is available everywhere books are sold. I implore you to read and review. If you like a good psychological thriller, check out that heart-pounding story. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Let's get into the astrology because we got some exciting things to talk about. Bye now. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your tarot and astrology for the week of, I'll just say for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because it's for the 23rd through the 25th, okay? Taking us into Christmas. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Let's get into it. On Thursday, the sun is in Capricorn at 1 degree. If you have placements in Capricorn, Scorpio, or Pisces between 0 and 4 degrees, you're going to need to choose wisely. Don't waste your time and don't waste good opportunities. Don't do something for nothing, because if you have placements between that 0 and 4 degrees, this is going to be an opportunity for you to expand your reach through a relationship. It might even be an opportunity for you to join in a creative endeavor, for you to hang out with a romantic partner, for you to hang out with a child. You don't want to be doing something. Maybe it's even an opportunity for you to travel. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to utilize your education and skills. You want to do what's going to benefit you. Bring in relationships that are going to benefit you. Don't waste your time doing something that's only wasting your time and money. Okay. So that's why you need to make sure you're choosing wisely. Now, in that morning, the moon in your sector of Leo, which is money and resources, it's going to trine some type of commitment to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. So you have some type of commitment there where you can garner some type of money or finances by doing something, maybe through travel, maybe it's through career, but you are protected here. Whatever this is, if you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Leo or Sagittarius, this is definitely bringing you in either some money or some resources for health. Maybe even this is for a pet or something like that. It could be any of those things that are aspecting you. Now, also on Thursday, the planet Saturn, the planet of restriction and responsibilities, it's going to square Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. So this is a reckless energy. This is a aggressive energy. This is where sudden restrictions or responsibilities are placed on you. It could cause arguments. It could cause you to hurt yourself if you're putting in too much energy. And this energy is resonating on Thursday and also on Friday. So if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Aquarius or Taurus, you want to watch out for accidents too, even on Thursday or Friday. Even getting into it or arguments with friends or arguments with friends about money, shared finances, things you're passionate about, having to put extra energy into garnering shared finances, having to put extra energy into garnering goals that you're trying to accomplish as far as sex and intimacy or passions. So this could be a clash, or this could just be you putting extra effort and energy in to a responsibility or a restriction. Now, since that goes into Friday, let's go ahead and jump into Friday. The sun will be in Capricorn at 2 degrees. So this is a successful angle for the literary field, for education, for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor as it pertains to your partnerships, you and your partnerships. If you have placements in Virgo or even Taurus, something is going to be communicated to you where a goal is accomplished, where you'll have success. And it could be, like I said, in career, in education, some sort of goal being accomplished between neighbors, neighborhoods, your networks of people. It could be any of those things if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Now, you'll also have a lucky opportunity because Jupiter in Aquarius is going to quintile Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. So some type of help is coming in to help you ascend as it pertains to your friends, your goals you're trying to accomplish, and your social groups. You could even be ascending as it pertains to shared finances, creating the endings and new beginnings you want, sex and intimacy. You're going to have a lucky chance to garner some type of shared finances or work on something you're passionate about. If you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Taurus, 26 to 29 degrees of Aquarius, or 0 to 3 degrees of Pisces, this is definitely aspecting you with some type of lucky assistance or opportunities for you to ascend. Now, at the same time, the moon is in Virgo at 7 degrees. It's going to square Mars and Sagittarius. So you're going to be either putting a lot of energy into work, health, daily routines, or maybe during your daily routines, maybe where you're of service to others, doing stuff for other people. You're going to be putting a lot of work into that area, a lot of communication, maybe driving back and forth for someone. It could be any of those things. So it's a very generous energy. So you need to make sure you're not overdoing it if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees, because when you overdo it or overexhaust your resources, you don't know if you're going to have something that's going to cover that. So I want you to be careful of overdoing it. Now, there is going to be healing because a couple hours later, the moon in Virgo is going to make a fated aspect to Aries, to healing, to Chiron in Aries, healing your career or whatever it is you master. Okay, and this is fated. This is the hand of fate. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aries or Virgo, this is something that's going to be communicated to you about neighbors, neighborhoods. You could even be moving to a new neighborhood. This could be someone in your networks of people, but you're going to shine. Your image is looking better in career. Your soul is feeling better. You might even feel a bit egoic. So you want to be mindful of that, but it's justice coming in for you. Just don't let anyone take advantage of you, like a sibling or a neighbor or someone in your networks of people that might find out you got some money or something or a new job. Don't let them take advantage of you. Okay. Be mindful of that. Now on Christmas, the sun is in Capricorn at 3 degrees. So if you have any placements between 0 and 6 degrees of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, I'd even say Scorpio or Pisces, this is some sort of luck coming in for you, or this is some sort of success coming in for you to your area of relationships. Your relationships are really showing up for you, communicating blessings to you, allowing you to expand your reach, offering opportunities to hang out with you and things like that. So while you might be having trouble with some, others are communicating blessings to you, Mars at 8 degrees Sagittarius is going to trine Chiron and Aries. So not only are you healing career through communication, you're also healing through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You could be getting new jobs, healing your image. This is where somebody might have been slandering you before, not allowing you to move forward or to ascend. Ding dong, the witch is dead, because you are going to be able to ascend through challenges. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Sagittarius or Aries, this is definitely aspecting you with some type of success. Just be mindful that you're not being too egoic or prideful. That's the only thing, okay? Now, Virgo, the moon in Virgo at 18 degrees is going to trine Mercury and Capricorn. So if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees, this is going to be, look at this, some shocking victory is coming into you. Something good is communicated to you, allowing you to take the risk. Some tension, strife, or conflicts between people is shockingly, the Tower is coming down on that, and you're receiving some type of win, public recognition, or some type of victory. Okay, now let's see, you could also be having some sort of rebirth in your area of relationships, especially if you have those placements in Virgo or Capricorn between 15 and 22 degrees. This could be about, communication coming into you, allowing you from one of your relationships, a neighbor, a neighborhood, a sibling, through short distance travel. Maybe it's something coming in the mail where you lacked clarity before. Now clarity is coming into you. Maybe you were wanting to go on a new journey before, but you were skeptical as to this new journey. What is going on? Maybe you felt like it was hopeless. Something was hopeless as to a new journey, because why is all of this stuff coming in upside down now? I need to ask about this. Recklessness. Maybe you were, maybe naivety, recklessness. Maybe you thought you were just unlucky because you were not getting this clarity coming into you. Maybe there was some confusion, maybe a lack of clarity, delayed plans and things like that you were dealing with before. Now let's see what you're getting now. Let's see what their outcome. More is going to be illuminated about that. And new offers and opportunities are coming into you. New friends and things like that. You even might be offering people something new. But there's a big transformation, because Venus retrograde is right up on Pluto in Capricorn, okay? They're both at 25 degrees. So if you have 25 degrees. So if you have any placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, there's a big transformation coming in for you. As far as your relationships, you're either transforming a relationship through money, money coming in to you and a partner, or you're transforming a relationship through romance. It could have to do with your romantic relationship, or you're transforming a relationship through pleasure pursuits. Maybe you're hanging out with some people. Maybe you're deciding to go out. Hey, let's go out and have some fun. We got some money. Let's go do the darn thing, but you're transforming some type of relationship. Okay. Some type of relationship. Now, Pallas and Pisces at 14 degrees is going to bring in some type of opportunity or assistance through a commitment you're making in a relationship. If you have placements between 11 and 17 degrees, you'll have an opportunity to utilize your talents, your education and skills, what you think and preach. Maybe this is somebody at a distance from you bringing this to you, or maybe this is aspecting travel. Okay, but this is going to take some ambition. All right, but you can do this. If you have those placements, it's definitely aspecting you. Let's see if they have any more, the fairies have any more messages for December as to what you'll be going through. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing what you thought you wanted is not the best choice for your happiness. Something is not worth the effort. Do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see what works for you. A spiritually minded community. Okay, so you might be choosing to change your spirituality, or what kind of spiritually minded community to go into. You might be your spirituality might differ from other people's, and you're trying to look at things, maybe blend things, maybe decide what's right and what's wrong for you. I have my spiritual beliefs, but I also I was raised Christian, and then I also, my husband, he has his beliefs and things like that, so we kind of merge our beliefs together. you know, as far as like Santa Claus and all those different things, you know, sometimes even though you have the things that you believe, you have to make compromises for others, you know, that believe in other things. And that's fine. You can hold tight to your beliefs, but you can also be compromising as to others' beliefs, because everybody doesn't have to believe the same thing you believe. Okay. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. You need some sleep or a vacation, and you need to meditate on this decision that you're trying to make, whether it's about a spiritual community or whether it's about someone in your life. Let's see what your most likely outcomes are for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, what the Fairy Oracle has to tell us for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. First card out. Have patience and don't worry. Take time. Whoa. Okay, a bunch fell out. Take time to rest. Plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. So you might be planning to invest some time into somebody, some money into somebody. And they're saying that to get some rest before you take those next steps and to be patient about moving ahead. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation leads to significant opportunities. So it looks like you really might be changing your belief systems. You might be delving into some new spirituality. You know, I always tell people, you have to find what's true to you, what's best for you, you know. And I find that praying to God, to divine, and praying to my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, you know, is what's best for me. It's what's right for me. You know, this is the, the original spirituality of my people, but it makes sense. You know, how can somebody tell you not to pray to your grandmother that passed away, or your mom, or your dad, or your sister, or your brother, or your cousin, or your great grandfather that you never met? How can somebody tell you that praying to them is wrong and asking for them for help from them is wrong? They're already in the spiritual realm. So what is wrong with that? You know, people have different spiritual beliefs, but I definitely believe your power is in your ancestry. Just like Maya Angelou said, I speak to you as one, but I come to you as 10,000. She was talking about her angels, ancestors, and spirit guides behind her, that she accesses their power, their talents, their creativity, their energy, because it's bestowed upon her because she's asking for it. All you need to do is ask, you know. Down here on earth, you're living a 3D experience. You have a higher self, you know, that is beyond in the other realms. You know, we're all energy and therefore affected by it. That's just common sense from science, you know. I always say, it always amazes me how people think, you know, when they say, oh, Mercury retrograde is coming. Oh, no, our devices are going to mess up and this and that, and communication is going to slow down. So how can you believe Mercury retrograde affects you, but none of the other planets affect you? I mean, it's like, come on, people, common sense, common sense. You know, it's science. It's just science, okay? But let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event is coming about. Let's see, I need one more card from this deck so they can let us know what you're going to be, what your most likely outcomes are for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, now this is your next card. It says that a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress is going to be made. Definitely. Now let's see what the angels have to tell us. Let's see if the angels, Archangel Michael or Raphael, you know, maybe has some information or word for you as to what they feel was left out that they think is important. Messages of truth and clarity, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Messages of love and light. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Messages of love and light for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. We got two cards. One of them is your card, the Moon card. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to signs from divine. Unnecessary worry. You're worrying about nothing. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. So you're worried about something that you have no need to worry about. And you might get a powerful epiphany around the full moon as to what that pertains. What's that pertaining to? Or the new moon. Falling in love, or resurgence of a romantic relationship. So your romantic relationship could get that passion back in it through forgiveness and the end of challenges. Maybe even exchanging gifts is bringing back in that love. Don't give up on the people you love. That's the last line on the card. Don't give up on people you love. Okay, these are God bless you, and a guardian angel or someone watches over you. Do know that. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Be sure to check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas, or Perfectly Fine Christmas, by LaJill Hunt. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight Author of the Month. Perfectly Fine Christmas is available everywhere books are sold. In addition to that, it's the perfect stocking stuffer for this time of year. It's a Christmas novel. So please don't hesitate to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. In addition to that, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. And still, my newest novel, my psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is available everywhere books are sold. I implore you to read and review. If you like a good psychological thriller, check out that heart-pounding story. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Let's get into the astrology because we got some exciting things to talk about. Bye now. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your tarot and astrology for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that'll be the 23rd through the 25th of this week. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. So let's get into it. On Thursday, the sun is in Capricorn at 1 degree. So if you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees, this is aspecting you. This is where you want to choose wisely. You don't want to waste any good opportunities. You don't want to exert a bunch of energy doing something for nothing. Okay. If you have placements at that 1 degree mark, or between that 0 to 4 degree mark, you have other good opportunities around you in your areas of Pisces or your area of Scorpio, if you have those placements between 0 and 4 degrees. And that could be, let's see, for Scorpio, this is travel, maybe an opportunity to travel, maybe an opportunity to expand your reach as far as your education and skills, getting your philosophy out there, because Capricorn is your area of friends and social groups and goals. So they could be helping you accomplish goals by expanding your reach if you have those placements. If not, it could, yeah, that's exactly what it is, because it's about you, your image, making your image shine, an opportunity to increase your worth and your image in general. Okay. So, that's what you should be taking advantage of. If you have those placements in your chart, check and see, because the opportunity will be coming up for you. Now, Saturn in Aquarius at 11 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus at 11 degrees. So this is a sudden restriction or responsibility popping up for those who have placements in Aquarius or Taurus between 8 and 14 degrees. Now, this could be an argument, a fight, or it could just possibly be friends clashing, or maybe even some sort of injury. Okay, but this is talking about a restriction or responsibility placed on you. So you don't want to get into any arguments behind the scenes because of a restriction or responsibility you have to get into, or maybe you're behind the scenes working on something and you're all over the place and you kind of hurt yourself. Okay, just be mindful of even communication behind the scenes, arguing with people, gossiping about people, revealing people's secrets and things like that. You might even have to drive around the neighborhood or do something, for someone in family, maybe a sibling or a neighbor or something like that. Make sure you have your license on you, because you don't want to get a ticket or get pulled over or get into an accident. So just be mindful of that. Now, around 8 a.m. on Thursday, the moon is going to come into 19 degrees. So it's going to trine Vesta in your area of career, which is Sagittarius. So there could be a blessing coming about for travel or success in career in some way. And this is an angle where you're protected. So if you have placements in Leo or Sagittarius between that 16 and 22 degree mark, this is a blessing coming in to you because of your devotion to career or whatever it is you master. Now on Friday, the sun is in Capricorn at 2 degrees. This is success, coming in for you, whether it's in the literary field, whether it's in the educational field, but it's a goal being accomplished, and maybe even friends helped you accomplish this goal. If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees, this is definitely a blessing for you if they're between 0 and 5 degrees, between 0 and 5 degrees of Virgo or Taurus. Because Virgo is your relationships. Taurus is about good communication coming in through your relationships, whether it's a sibling, a neighbor, whether it's communication about a neighborhood, whether it's communication about a goal you've been trying to accomplish with someone in your networks of people or a friend. Either way, this is a blessing through the hard work, helping you through hard work that you've put in. You deserve the fruits of your labor here, okay? So if you have those placements between that 0 and 5 degrees, expect that blessing to be coming into you if it's in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Now, Saturn in Aquarius at 11 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus. So this is, if you have placements in Taurus or Aquarius between 8 and 14 degrees, this is a reckless energy, okay? It's a, aggressive energy, maybe even an agitated energy. You want to make sure, because this is your area of travel and also solitude, that you don't get antsy in traffic. Even if you're out helping somebody, you don't get irritated and hurt somebody and get locked up, road rage and get locked up. You just want to be mindful of your communication around the neighborhood and with other people, even behind the scenes, even hearing about something somebody said about you and getting into it with someone. Be mindful of watching your temper if you have those placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Aquarius or Taurus. Now, Jupiter in Aquarius at 29 degrees is going to quintile Uranus and Taurus. So this is about help. Some lucky opportunity coming in, or somebody helping you, or you helping them with their ascension, with them rising in some way as far as their worth. If you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Taurus, or even 26 to 29 degrees of Aquarius, I'd even say between 0 and 2 degrees of Pisces, or maybe even 3 degrees of Pisces. This is some type of lucky assistance or opportunity coming in for you. As far it's going to be communicated to you. Maybe it's coming in the mail, but it's a message or some type of communication, maybe about neighbors, neighborhoods. Maybe it's coming through someone in your networks of people, but it's secret. It's behind the scenes. It's providing you some type of healing or closure as well. Okay. Now, the moon in Virgo squares Mars in Sagittarius on Friday as well. So this is where you're going to feel like overly generous as far as one of your relationships, especially if you have placements in Virgo or Sagittarius between 4 and 10 degrees. The challenges you've been having in career are going to be felt. And they probably are felt because you're finding yourself being too generous and, overdoing it and just relying on good karma to take care of you. Make sure you're doing the responsible thing, okay? And not overdoing it, okay? Or being too generous. Now, the last transit I want to talk about on Friday is the moon in Virgo at 8 degrees. It's going to make a fated aspect to Chiron and Aries, bringing in some type of healing to your area of money or resources, or healing you because of money or resources coming into you through a relationship. Now, if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of that Virgo or Aries, make sure you don't let anybody take an advantage of you because of the money that you have coming in. But justice is going to prevail for you. Okay. You've got communication coming in about the hard work you've done, or about the hard work somebody else has put in. Maybe even you're traveling with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign person, someone who was determined and hardworking. There was something going on where it was someone around you didn't trust, or this person didn't trust someone, maybe in a creative sphere. Because of money issues, maybe you were trying to delegate or trying to strategize as to how to get over these cloudy money issues that were going on, and they were actually causing you to be in a state of the Nine of Swords upside down, which talks about you being in some sort of depression, but it's like hopeless depression, severe depression, okay? Because of, maybe even the money issues that you were having, or the issues that you were even having with a fire sign person around you, maybe, okay? Maybe there's some type of sorrow or heartbreak in the mix. Okay, and then you add that to that, there was an imbalance in the relationship somewhere, whether it was an imbalance of responsibilities or whether it was an imbalance, you know, within the partnership. You got the Two of Cups upside down. So something was going on. Something is going on with a relationship at a distance from you. Like I said, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. And it could have to do with trust issues. It could have to do with money issues. And this partnership, there's an imbalance. There's a lack of harmony with someone, and someone is feeling hopeless and regretful now because of this. Someone is feeling heartbroken. One person is maybe even there's jealousy or secrets going on, but some trust was betrayed within this relationship, Pisces, and now there is there's something going on with one of your relationships here. Okay, hopefully some healing can take place, and justice can prevail. Now on Saturday, it's some type of you're going to get information or word about money as well. So don't overspend just because money is coming. The cards are prompting you to make sure you don't overspend just because money is coming your way this week. Now, it's gonna there's gonna be a lot in front of you. Some of these choices you're gonna be confused over. Okay. Maybe you were submitting yourself at the top of a hill for some wish fulfillment to come in, but maybe now as it's getting closer, you really got to decide what you're going to do. You also want to make sure that greed is not wreaking havoc on your love relationships or your friendships. Don't get caught up in self-centeredness, okay? Because that could point to you having delays once you have that animosity or resentment mixing in the picture there. Now, the sun in Capricorn at 3 degrees is going to aspect placements between 0 and 6 degrees. So this is also about justice and success coming into you. If you have placements in Virgo or Capricorn, I'd even say Taurus between 0 and 6 degrees, you can expect some type of relationship communicating a goal being accomplished to you or some type of success. Whether it has to do with neighbors, neighborhoods, siblings, or whatever the case may be. But this is looking good for you on Saturday. Now, there's going to be definitely a blessing coming in for those with placements in Capricorn between 22 and 28 degrees on Saturday as well, because Pluto is going to bump right up next to this Venus retrograde, okay? And this is about career transformation. For you, this is about where you can transform a goal, where you can transform through a goal being accomplished, where you can transform a relationship with a friend as well from the past, okay? And it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel good about a romance. You could be feeling good about not only romance, but finances. You could be feeling good about pleasure pursuits. And even with Mars in Sagittarius at 8 degrees, trining Chiron and Aries, if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Sagittarius or Aries, this is healing coming in through challenges that you've been going through in career. Okay, you're having that healing coming in, and it's coming in through money or resources. This is where people have been slandering you and holding you back. Now you're going to be pushed forward because the slanderers have been extinguished. Okay, so just make sure that you don't get too egoic and prideful. Okay, be mindful of that because you don't want to be doing too much. Okay. Now, the moon in Virgo is going to trine Mercury in Capricorn. That's good communication coming into you about a goal being accomplished. Maybe a friend is relaying this information to you. If you have placements in Virgo or Capricorn between 15 and 21 degrees, a blessing is communicated to you, maybe just out of nowhere. This is the rebirth. It's here. It's really real and in front of your face on this day. This is Christmas, so many blessings are coming in. Those with placements between 11 and 17 degrees of Capricorn and Pisces even have opportunities to commit to an opportunity or garner some type of assistance through friends to sharpen your image, sharpen your first impressions, make you look better. Okay, this is something that takes ambition if you accept this opportunity, but you can see success. Now let's ask the fairy oracle cards for messages as to what you'll be dealing with for these next few days. Okay, messages that you'll be dealing with for these next few days. Messages of truth and clarity, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Okay. So we have the Strength card, which says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. It's time to embrace how wonderful you are. So if you're getting into it with someone, make sure that you don't sit in a state of resentment. You're going to need to operate in an energy of kindness and forgiveness, because if the roles were reversed, you would want forgiveness or kindness. Okay, this could literally be dealing with a Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign person, because the Strength card represents Leo. It could be someone you deal with during your daily routines as well. You also have the Seven of Winter. There is a better choice. You're not seeing things clearly. Maybe you're running away from the truth in some way. Okay, so be mindful of that. You'll have some stress that's coming in because too many things are happening at once, but you will successfully multitask. If there are going to be certain events that come up and you might have to just pivot, you know. All right, so let's look at your most likely outcomes for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Got one. Your most likely outcomes for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Your most likely outcomes, messages of truth and clarity that will help Pisces on their path to their highest vibrational good. Okay, I need one more. There we go. Okay, so you got the Six of Spring. Wonderful news is on the way. Smart choices bring rewards. Success and public recognition is coming in for you. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on from something or someone. You're going to choose to make major life decisions, okay? Success is going to come in because of your self-discipline and your dedication. You're going to be celebrating your accomplishments, and you could even be in the spotlight. Now let's find out any information that they want to give you that we didn't go over, or they want to reiterate. Okay, they want to point out to you, the angels. Okay, let's see here. Messages for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising sign people. Messages of truth and clarity for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising sign people. What do you want them to know? That's too many. What do you want them to know? What do you want them to be aware of for Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Okay, the Strength card, that Leo card came out again. Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. They're asking you to be kind in this situation, whatever this situation is. Maybe this person that you were getting into it with, that fire sign person, if that's, you know, your situation. Compassion brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Okay, this is a time of great joy and success coming into you. Okay, be in a state of gratitude, Pisces. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.